Okay, so I am Vera Karla Caingles, a civil engineer by profession and practice. So which means that ang akong background is more on designing a building, constructing a building, computing the strength, the stresses of construction materials and other parts of the building, then supervising workers at the construction site and other civil engineering jobs. So murag check ko ana niya. Then here comes the academic world. So kanang murakog ka ng tempakajut lang. Anong nainani ko, ano na ako sa academe. So kani siyang mga designing, mga building, that's what I've learned during my college days. So and this at the same time mo na siya ako ang na-learn during working in the industry. So again no, here comes the academic world. So by the way no, I've been in this institution way back 2016, but after serving a year, the department sent me off for studies. So that was for 3 years. So kanang na-detach ko sa school. I was reinstated last 2019. Then the reality about academic world started. So honestly, no, I am not exposed to kana siyang mga IMs, lecture notes, class records, teaching deliverables, and other teaching-related works. I haven't encountered that once akong college days, so murag X na siya sa ako. But again, I have no choice. These are the works of a person who are in the academic world. So honestly, when our Dean Secretary forwarded an email about the CDIO workshop, at first, hesitant jud kay ko kay, hala ka, what if pangutanin ko sa facilitator na, okay, Karla, what can you contribute about teaching, or what can you say about teaching strategies, or kanang how about in making IMs? As in, wala jud ko'y matubag. Kay, again, no, wala ko'y idea about ana. But I am glad that I accepted the invitation because I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot sa workshop, sa CDIO workshop. And I will relate this CDIO experience in these 4 letters. The acronym of engineer, that is E, N, G, and R. And E stands for, let's say, empty your mind. Ano ko sa akong self na, I have to listen to this workshop. I have to set aside my fear about IMs, about proper ways of delivering the lesson, and others know about teaching. Because again, wala gid ko naka-experience ana. So gi-empty na ko ang mind, okay, maminaw ko unsa ni ang workshop. Kay before sa akong undergrad, ang gitudlo sa akong professor is how to solve engineering problems. And with solving that engineering problems, no, that is preparation to the board exam as well as industrial works na related sa ako ang course, the civil works. Then honestly, the way I taught before is this traditional way because mo man siya akong na-encounter as a teacher-centered one. Kanang ako ang teacher, ako ang magbuot, maminaw mo sa kuha, kay mo ni siya, mo siyang tinani ko magtudlo. So, ano din ko nga, sa engineering manggod before, you have to remember the equation because how you're going to solve a certain problem if you don't know the equation, then you have to understand the equation because it's useless that you know the equation but you don't know how to use that one. Then at the end, you have to apply that equation to a certain problem. But here comes the CDIO workshop. Ang gitudlo din sa CDIO is student-centered one. Ang sama na siya. So kanang ang facilitator na this CDIO workshop wherein a teacher teaches less for the student to learn more. So mura ko, unsa man ni siya nganong ang teacher teaches less but ang student is maka-learn more. So ko, laganahan ko ani kay murag magamay akong trabaho as a teacher. So I will connect this one to the second letter, that is N. Never stop learning. So na-open siya sa ako. Never stop learning because of some teaching strategies that I do not know. Na there are other ways of teaching students o dili lang traditional way. Yes, before I experienced about reporting, or let's say group reporting, but as to the process and details, I do not know. Then in CDIO workshop, the facilitators introduced about the flipped classroom, the jigsaw technique, and other teaching techniques. And today, I am applying this one in my own or in my classroom. So I gave to the students the topics, then an assessment during the classes, then I reviewed their performance based on the results, let's say the quizzes and the exams. So here are screenshot of my class announcement in our group chat. No? So we have this one. Gina-discuss na ko ang topic for the week, then the next topic, then the previous one or the previous topic. Also, specific activities during the synchronous class. Then I have this drill activity about the topic. So during the synchronous class, this one, the drill activity is more siya og kanang problem about the previous topic. Then they have to answer that one as a group. Then we have here, they have to study in advance about the next topic for next week. Then my parting statement for them, Dayan, is keep safe, everybody. So manang nakoy sa things to do. So this is an example po din sa kung synchronous drill activity. So diba, I gave them the topic in advance and let them watch the lecture videos that I uploaded in our USTP learning portal. Then during the synchronous class, we have this drill activity. This drill activity is just like a group game. So gigrupo na ko sila ang mga students. Then they will answer the problem as a group. And the first group who can give me the correct answer, then they will get a high score. So ginana na ko siya pag-assess ang mga student if they really study in advance the topic that I gave to them. Then another one is the persona discussion. Sa tinuod lang, konsensya jud ko ani this one, no? Because again, as akong experience magud sa engineering, if bagsak ka, bagsak yun ka. So kita na lang ta sa removal. If bagsak pa yun ka sa removal, kita na lang ta next semester. So meaning, no string attached between the student and the faculty or the professor. But in this workshop, open-minded kasi sa kuha kay niingon ang facilitator na there's no such thing as bugok na estudyante. Wala gid siya, wala gid bugok na estudyante, no? Ano siya? They are just unmotivated, uninterested, or maybe they learn in different ways. So lahi ilang pamaagi sa pagtuon. So dili day pwedeng i-impose ni imong gusto nga dapat inani ang estudyante. You have to listen to your students. So gi-apply na ko siya sa ako ang klase. Actually mura jud kog traditional before kay dili jud ko mangutana sa akong mga estudyante kung nganong inana murag fiber ba nila kung bagsak sila. But with the CDIO, I open just sa kuha, then ako siyang gi-apply, then inani ako ang na-experience during sa akong class. So, I learned to communicate with my students and know their sides. Kay murag na din ko sense of empathy to them, no? Anang my ability to emotionally understand the situation of my student or their feelings ba. Then also kanang ilang point of view, dayon ako din gina-imagine what if ako ang nasa ilahang side. Kay again, mamagsakay kaayo ko nga professor sa engineering diri sa civil. So murag mana sila si Ma'am Karla, hinayon kaayo na pero maghinay pod mo kay mamagsakay na siya. So murag gid siya kanang eye opener sa ko nga hala dili giday permitting nga basihan lang nako ang ilahang output. So example, we have this conversation with my student that I said, good day, Shaz. Your group got low score in assignment number 2. Also, the submitted file is not in order. May I ask why? Then, ako din gi-screenshot ang katong submitted file with the score. So, nag-reply din siya sa kuwan siya, "Good evening, ma'am. Sorry kaayo, wala na ako na order kay stress na kay me. Then galisod pud mi as a group tas wala ko kabantay." So gi-replyan pud din ako siya. So again no, na-konsensya ko kay kanang hala inani di ang feelings sa akong mga estudyante. So mo to siya eye-opener gid sa ko ang CDIO workshop in terms sa let's say emotional aspect sa mga estudyante. Then again, and never stop learning because we have this collaboration with other participants. During Magasa workshop, we had this activity that I need to join with other participants from different programs, but within the College of Engineering. So I love the activity because of the sharing of ideas about the project that we wanted to propose. So kato siya nga project kay participated by the 3 programs. Kanang ako to siya, represent ko sa civil engineering. Then we have another participant from the geodetic engineering, then another one from computer engineering. So naami can exchange ideas about the project that we wanted to propose nga naay collaboration between the 3 programs. So naay sense of camaraderie and bayanihan nga na-develop adto nga activity. So ganahan kay ko kay nakoy new friends sa engineering, nakoy new friends sa geodetic engineering, as a computer engineering sa geodetic engineering. Okay, the next one is G, that is grateful with my mentor. So my mentor is Miss Engineer Aileen Amora Serras. So I am grateful with Miss I because katong during sa mentoring workshop, Miss I was assigned to us. Happy kay wala kaila ko ni ma'am, then siya akong mentor. So kanang kaila naman midaan, so kanang naanay kanang attachment between each other. So Ma'am I taught us about the basic things that we should always remember as a teacher or as an instructor. Actually, during sa mentoring workshop, ako gid yung gipangutana. Ma'am I, struggle kay ko unsaon kining 20% performance innovative task. Kay during sa akong college days, wala pa ning PIT. So inana na ako kadugay ni graduate ay no. So kanang dili ko millennials day. So kanang mamula ni PIT unsaon ko ning 20%. Kay dako kaayo siya bira sa grado. Then ana din isa rig lang sulti ni Ma'am Irene sa ko. Ay murag ani ang statement sa ko nga kanang I have to apply the team-based learning. Kung saan man ako ng team-based learning na siya. Through giving kanang student a case study about the topic or about the course. Then at first, pagid kay hisitan ko kay, ma'am, basta baya grupo, kabalo na ka sa engineering, magkinupyahay rin na. Maghulat rin na sa ilahang leader, dawat limpyo rin ng uban. Ana din siya nga, kanang Karl. Dapat daw, after the presentation, I should ask feedback or scores from the leader based on the contribution or participation of each member. Kung nga, ay hala no, wala na nisulod sa akong mind. Kung nga, sige ma'am, ako siyang i-apply. Then I am happy with the feedback. Gikan sa leader. So, nakoy screenshot din hino. Example is kani siya. We had an activity about this course. Then nag-present sila as a team. Then gi-approach na ko after the presentation. I approached the leader. So nag-ask ko sa iya nga kanang Dean, since ikaw man ang leader, pwede ba ka maghatag og rating sa imong teammates kay ikaw man ang maka-assess sa ila performance sa inyong deliverables. Then si Dean dayon naghatag siya og kanang rating sa iyang group members. So happy kay ko nga hala kanang dili lang day ako perminti ang inputs na pud di ay part, pwede pud di ay nga na ay part ang students. So mo to siya akong learning during sa mentoring na mo with Miss I. Then the last one is R. Remember, teach the future engineers with character. Nganong with character man? So as their instructor, no, I am molding a future engineer. So dili lang day dapat na, oh solve mo dani, solve mo dadto, i-solve ni ninyo, ana. But it must be part of their learning to develop their thinking skills, like the critical thinking, creative thinking, strategic thinking, and others, no? And also to develop their attitudes and mindset, like dapat open-minded sila, adaptable, and kanang for example, nabagsak sila, pero ginatake nila ni as challenge instead na ma-depress sila nganong nabagsak sila. Kay in reality man good, if we are working, there are times nga dili gid nato let's say dili nato ma-deliver ang mga deliverables or dili nato ma-impress ang atong boss. So dapat naas na ma-develop sa student ang inadto nga emotion, iunsa nila pag iunsa nila pag-accept kato siya nga mga situation. And lastly, to develop their do skills, especially sa civil engineering, na dapat ma-develop ang teamwork. Kay again, no, for example, ikaw or ako as civil engineer, if I wanted to work in a construction firm, so I have this one kana the office mate that I need to work with. So dili pwedeng ako lang man pud isa magtrabaho. Naaman sila, so na ay teamwork dapat. Or if not, if ang student they wanted to build their own construction firm, of course they will deal with their workers. Labaw na pag nagig ka sa site, makig-deal ka sa imuhang mga mason, karpentero, laborer, foreman with different attitudes or different characteristics. So dapat ma-develop po din na siya. So ana din ko, hala, tama gid itong gisulti ni Ma'am Ay nga naagi din ni ang teamwork. Abi nako basta teamwork ay magsalig lang sa isa. But nice idea is magtinabang. So in conclusion, no, I have this one. Traditional way shifted to CDIO teaching and learning approaches. Murag ako, I shifted or turned 180 degrees from traditional way of teaching to CDIO teaching and learning approaches. Though challenging yun siya, but I know with my mentor, Miss I, makaya gid nako ni siya. Di ba Miss I? Imo makontabangan. Then I am hoping that masustain siya sa ako. So with this new approaches manggod, masustain siya sa kuha o dili ko mabalik sa traditional way. Then I won't get tired to innovate kanang bag-o nga kanang teaching mo teaching deliveries, new approaches, so ana siya. So mao na siyang akong gina-look up sa akong self, so sa ako mismo. And last one is I am praying for a successful output because I am molding a student who is dreaming that someday the word engineer will be part of their name. So thank you everybody and good day.